Just when you thought it couldn't get any better, today's Monday, October 20th, 2025. And we're going to get into it because there has been some news that was just released about 20 minutes ago, and we're going to cover it in detail. You know, I always talk about XRP. XRP is in my name. People say, I don't know what XRP is. Why do you invest in that stuff? Well, we're going to go through today, and I'm going to show you something that you need to get excited about, especially if you hold crypto and XRP and all the above. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a crypto teacher. And if you want to check out all of my sponsors, click on my link tree below. There's services, there's wallet providers, there's swag, and there's cryptocurrency exchanges you could sign up. These are the legitimate links. So don't worry about the scam. Sign up for free and tell them James Rule XRP sent you by. Here we go. Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO at Ripple. Here a few days ago, there was rumors going around that Ripple was going to buy back a million XRP or a billion XRP and $1 billion worth of XRP. And everybody's like, is this real? Well, what we're going to see here are some partnerships that are coming together to hoard up some XRP for different things. And Brad Garlinghouse states here, and this was just released, Ashish Birla and team are building something special with Evernorth XRP, people. This is a brand new X account at Evernorth XRP, the largest public XRP treasury company. I followed. There's only 790 followers. We are proud to partner with him and proud to join an incredible set of investors, including SBI Holdings, Pantera Capital, Kraken, GSR, and Ripple Works to support Evernorth as it participates in institutional lending, liquidity provisioning, and DeFi yield opportunities for XRP, people. Here it is. Here it comes. Worth a read below. And we're going to get deeper into it. This is Ashish Birla. He was with Ripple before. He is the CEO of Evernorth XRP Digital Asset Treasury. I'm proud to share that we've launched Evernorth XRP, a first of its kind institutional vehicle to accelerate XRP adoption, people. With over a decade of uptime and a rapidly growing DeFi ecosystem, XRP is well positioned for adoption, and Evernorth is built to meet that moment. Let's look at the PR Newswire release. Evernorth to go public with over $1 billion in gross proceeds. Bear with me, people. We're going to read through it, and you're going to get excited. San Francisco, October the 20th, today, 2025, Evernorth Holdings, Inc., a newly formed Nevada corporation that will enable XRP adoption on an institutional scale, today announced its public launch in the execution of a business combination agreement with Armada Acquisition Corp. II, a publicly traded special purpose acquisition company, a SPAC. Upon closing of the transaction, the combined company will operate under the Evernorth name and is expected to trade on NASDAQ under the ticker symbol, get this, XRPN, subject to the satisfaction of the listing requirements. Listen up. The transaction is expected to raise over $1 billion in gross proceeds, including $200 million from SBI and additional investments from Ripple, Ripple Works, an independent charitable foundation supporting social impact ventures globally, and leading digital asset and fintech leaders and investors, including Pantera Capital. Kraken is a cryptocurrency exchange, and GSR, with participation from Ripple co-founder Chris Larson, among others. Net proceeds will primarily fund open market purchases of XRP to build the world's leading institutional XRP treasury, with a portion allocated to working capital, general corporate purposes, and transaction expenses. And you say XRP is nothing. And all the Bitcoin maxis say XRP is crap. XRP is the shitcoin. Well, you better think again, because XRP has utility. Evernorth, a first of its kind treasury vehicle. Bear with me. There's a lot to break down here. And if you hold XRP, and if you're just now thinking about getting XRP, get excited, and you need to back up the truck, not financial advice. Evernorth is designed to provide investors with simple, liquid, and transparent exposure to XRP through a publicly listed vehicle. Unlike a passive ETF, Evernorth seeks to grow XRP per share over time by participating in institutional lending, liquidity, provisioning, and DeFi, decentralized finance yield opportunities. We've been talking for the past 8 years about, okay, we're accumulating XRP. We're holding XRP in our wallets. Well, now we're getting to the point where we're going to be able to lend out our XRP here in the very near future for liquidity purposes, for yield, for making money on top of our money. Get excited, people. XRP presents a compelling opportunity as one of the few digital assets with a recognized regulatory framework in the United States and a proven use case in powering global payments. With over a decade of uptime, deep liquidity, and a growing decentralized finance ecosystem, XRP is uniquely positioned for growth and broader institutional adoption. Evernorth's model is built to harness this moment, offering investors not only exposure to XRP's price, but also the upside of active treasury growth and ecosystem participation. Quote, Evernorth is built to provide investors with more than just exposure to XRP's price, said Ashish Birla, CEO of Evernorth. Quote, as we capitalize on existing TradeFi yield generation strategies and deploy into DeFi yield opportunities, we also contribute to the growth and maturity of that ecosystem. This approach is designed to generate returns for shareholders while supporting XRP's utility and adoption. It's a symbiotic model. Our strategy is designed to align with the growth of the XRP ecosystem, people. Do you see what is happening and what is breaking today? Do you see what is happening? This is big. I'm going to leave a copy of this below. It breaks down all the companies, all the investments, all the legalities, all the above. Let's go to evernorth.xyz. Capital has a new meridian. Evernorth is a purpose-built digital asset treasury that gives investors exposure to tomorrow's markets. You can sign up with your email here to receive updates. Diversified growth opportunities, harnessing the strategic principles of both TradeFi and DeFi, we turn XRP holdings into sustainable growth for investors. Deep team expertise. Our team brings decades of combined experience in blockchain and global finance, supported by trusted relationships across TradeFi and digital asset ecosystems, and institutional adoption. Clear regulations and the rise of RLUSD stablecoin are fueling XRP's momentum. From day one, it was purpose-built for finance and payments. Today, it leads the way in both tokenized real-world assets and blockchain payments. Supporters, Ripple, SBI Holdings. The team is Ashish Birla. He was at Ripple previously. Cigar at Ripple. He helped scale blockchain-based cross-border payments. You got Matt Framir, the chair of the Chicago Stock Exchange. You got Jessica Jonas was with Gemini and American Express. Let's see. Let's keep going. Meg here, she founded and led Apto Payments as a CEO. Look, advisors are Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple CEO. David Schwartz, Joel Katz, Ripple CTO. It's happening, people. And you need to get excited. Here's one more exciting thing. It's, with the government shutdown, we always say, okay, yeah, the SEC is not going to approve these ETFs. Well, look, it looks like the Federal Reserve Board is having a conference tomorrow. It's called Payments Innovation, October 21st, 2025. Here's all the information. I'm going to leave the information below. It says the Federal Reserve will host a conference on payments innovation, bringing together leading industry experts to share perspectives on the evolving landscapes of money and payments. The Federal Reserve welcomes the opportunity to consider a broad range of perspectives on how to further innovate and improve the payment system. The conference will be broadcast live at federalreserve.gov and YouTube. And here it is. Here is the agenda. Participants include Chainlink, Leadbank, Fireblocks, Global Head of Treasury Services at BNY Mellon, You got Paxos, Fifth Third Bank, Dollar App, Circle. You got ARK Invest, Coinbase, Stripe, Google Cloud, Franklin Templeton, DRW, BlackRock, JPM Connexus. Closing remarks by Governor Christopher J. Waller. Stay tuned. I'll leave this link, and I'll be tuned into this tomorrow. And as Ellie Tarrant said in the previous video, Wednesday, there's going to be a big get-together with the Democratic Party, with Stu Alderati from Ripple and many others. So get excited, just when you least expect it, just when you think about, okay, the volatility, I've been investing in these cryptos for so long. Is anything big going to happen? People, big things are happening behind closed doors, and we're starting to get the breadcrumbs. We're starting to get the puzzle pieces every day. Are you holding on to XRP? Are you backing up the truck at a $2.40-something XRP and not complaining because you know the world is starting to see this and major adoption is going to happen real soon, people? Subscribe, share. Don't forget, I told you so.